Alrighty. Put that over here. So last session started off a few miles outside of Hyrie Point, where you were looking at what's been killing all the cattle. Hyrie Point is the main farming town, so keeping the cattle safe is high on the town's priority list. After a few hours of traveling, Shadowclaw told Alric to take something out of his saddlebag and hand it to Annie. And I've already lost my place. It was 2 leather collars, and he told Alric it's one for her and one for Kerrigan. Not knowing really why or what to do with them, she put them on herself and Kerrigan. Annie could then feel and sense everything Kerrigan was feeling and thinking. But before she could find out where this item came from, you noticed what looked to be a few cows slaughtered a few hundred yards off and what looked to be some sort of bison eating them. When you got closer, however, you definitely noticed a demonic feel to them, and with a screech, 2 Vroks dived down into the sky and a fun battle began. Clark and Alric once again took the brunt of the attack, while Hal, Annie, and Thora smashed their way through these large creatures. After the fight was over, Lucy, who was trying to settle the rest of the herd, came and healed you as best as she could. After the bodies of the demons vanished, you sat about trying to figure out where the portal that brought them here might be. The town's hunters have been taking the brunt of the attacks, but still haven't been able to pinpoint the exact area. Lucy gave you guys a few ideas to follow. You could head north to the abandoned keep where you knew something was going on. You could head east to a small way station and see if anything was there, or head south to an old abandoned mushroom farm that belonged to an old couple that were given the plot of land after the mine to the north was abandoned. The farm was the closest, so that's where you headed. Along the way, Annie found out that the color her and Kerrigan both wore allowed them to finally talk to each other at all times, and they were almost bonded somehow. You could tell where each other was, what you were each feeling, and when one of you was in trouble. How Alric got this item was put aside for later, as Shadowclaw still kept invisible and hasn't really made his presence known. After a quick rest, you finally saw the farm in the distance and set off again. When you got in range, you noticed that the farm was totally abandoned. It was covered in mushrooms of all varieties. The house, barn, and windmill were in total disrepair, but the windmill was still technically working, because it was spinning. Lucy had told you that the rest of the place was only built about 75 years ago, and should look in way better condition than it currently was. Hal and Clark took the air to see what was going on, while the rest stuck to the round. Thora noticed that the house was musty, moldy, and a good sneeze would probably cave it all in. Hal and Clark found a bulkhead that was chained up at the back side of the windmill, and Annie found one on the back of the barn. Also, the chain and lock on it looked a little newer. She then looked inside the barn, didn't sneeze, but it still did collapse on top of her, taking her with it. She took a little damage, but managed to claw her way back up before Alric decided to just jump in since he was nice and tiny. Thora went around back, picked the lock, and you all found yourselves in an underground tunnel system where this farm grew its mushrooms. The tunnels went everywhere around the farm, and one led to the back of the windmill. You took a minute and noticed a hum coming from 2 of the doors that you found, and something sounded like electricity coming from another. Knowing there has to be another one of those machines with a crystal in it powering the portals here, you decided to clear the area first. The first door you opened was an old sealed ventilation room where years of mushroom spores were sitting dormant until you opened it, and you all failed your con saves. Which is where we're picking up first. So I am going to steal Hal in a secret room.
What? Whoa.
Come on down.
You're the
And the wink is link. Goodbye.
Hal. You're not too sure what really happens after a lovely cloud of mushroom spores knocks you out.
Yep.
But eventually, you get some sort of sensation back. The first thing you notice is the heat. As you open your eyes, you see yourself at an entrance to a very large cave. At the cave, you are at the base of a volcano that has just erupted. There's molten lava trailing on both sides of you, all around the entrance to the cave. You look up, and you see a large set of black wings and ash in the air, and it's gaining speed and heading off in all directions. You then hear the screaming from inside of the cave as your friends are trying to run out as the lava flows behind them. Then everything stops. You can still feel the heat, you can still smell the sulfur in the air, but time seems to just freeze. In the back of your head you hear, "My champion, you have been chosen to help guide these adventurers towards something that even I can't stop. Rylara's fate hangs in the air unless you find a way to help her. Please help her. Help Rylara." And then the heat goes away, and you open your eyes in a tunnel surrounded by your friends. Let's go back up.
Anyone else awake?
We'll find out when we get back up.
No.
Getting old. Can you hear me?
So, you all need con saves again, please, except for Hal.
Dun, dun, dun.
See.
Uh-huh.
Oh, God damn it! It was almost a 19.
Almost.
My little owl body can't handle it.
It rolls so slow.
Well, that's a 3 for Alric.
Okay, I see that. Cleric got a 13. Don't forget Kerrigan and Shadowclaw.
Oh, you know what? I have inspiration. I'm going to use that inspiration.
By all means. And he's still...
Let's see.
It's an easy con save, guys.
Oh,
Yay!
no, 21.
We got Cleric and Thora.
Anything come through.
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So Kerrigan's still crap. Alric's okay. All right. Shadowclaw. All right. So, Hal, Clark, and Thora, you three finally rouse yourselves from whatever happened. You're really a little foggy. You can't really see a lot. There's still dust layered in the air. And as you wake up, you're on the ground. You're covered in... You're not too sure what. You're not too sure how long you've been there. You do have a few tiny mushrooms starting to grow all over you, though. But you all three are awake. Can I have perception checks, please?
Clark is going to take one of the little mushrooms off him and then actually eat it.
Okay. Taste.
He's hungry.
It's nice and fresh.
Oh, crap. What was I rolling again? Perception.
Perception.
There we go.
Ooh.
Nat 20.
Oh, okay. All three of you, you all notice a little bit of the light from like the tunnel that you're in, the sconces that are lit in there, so you're in quite dim light. You all notice coming from the room that you all opened the door from, you just kind of hear a tiny voice go, "Please wake up. Are you guys up yet? Oh, hello? Hello? Hello?"
Mama, is that you? Mama?
Hello? I can't see you. I can hear you.
Well, where are you?
I'm in the room that you guys tried to come through. Sorry, I didn't know you were there, or else I would have said something not to open it.
Even with 120 feet dark vision, I can't see anything.
Oh, sorry. When you guys, yes, now that you're awake, you notice that you're in the doorway of what looks to be a ventilation room. There is a massive, rusted fan. Not that you guys really... You're learning a few things. You've probably seen a few things like this in Artie's workshop. So it's like a big metallic box with an old rusty thing that's trying to spin and gets caught. And it's almost like whatever machine it is broken. The whole room is just layered in mushrooms, vines, whatever has grown in here in the dark for however long. Attached to said fan, give me history rolls, please. Except for, actually, Clark, you're the only one. Give me a history roll, even though your nat 20 perception should catch it. I still want to see your history roll.
21.
Beautiful. It is, someone has taken... You've seen one before. The first time you've seen one, it attacked you. It is an old Halbot, funny part, that has been sort of disassembled and attached to the fan as a power source. You'd be able to see just like the head on a table and its eyes are looking at you. But the rest of your friends are not really waking up yet. Mm-hmm.
Can I tell if there? Well, you said that. Could I tell if the Halbot still has power, or is his batteries drained?
Kind of hard to tell. You'd be able to tell that it looks like someone's used, are using like his body and whatever created, like power created him to power the fan. So it almost looks like he's the energy source for this broken down fan.
Can I try wake Annie?
Yep. Give me, what do you want to do? You're just going to shake her?
Well, I was going to try shake her awake.
Okay. You are able to tell that as soon as you start shaking people, it will wake them up.
Yeah, I shake her awake.
Annie, you come to realize that you're on the ground. You have mushrooms growing on you. A little bit layer of dust and dirt. And Hal's shaking you awake.
What? What was that?
You have prestidigitation. I'm dirty.
Do you? I don't.
You also notice a cat with a saddle on it beside Kerrigan.
No.
Oh, yeah, that's little Kerrigan.
Hello.
That is still asleep because you haven't
Yeah,
shoved it.
no, I'll go wake up the others now that I know she's awake.
Beautiful. You all see pretty much the same thing. You're on the ground, covered in dust, and you have small little mushrooms growing on you.
Is there still a cloud of...
It's dissipated quite a bit, yes.
But I think I needed to try to clear it out any?
Well, that's what I am trying to do here. I know, because I was gonna say, can I see like a power button or anything on the bot to maybe power it up?
Give me a investigation roll, or you could talk to the Halbot.
16.
You would be able to tell that whatever constructed this, with a 16, you'd be able to tell that he is everything. There's no regular switches, nothing you can really tell here.
Okay, so I guess what I'll do is just say, hey, Hal, could you turn on the fan?
Hi.
I'm not sure how.
Are you? sorry. Are you talking to me?
You're
Or
the
are you talking to
Hellbot,
me?
right?
I am a Hellbot.
No. Well, would you mind turning on the fan?
Oh, well, I have been trying for quite a while. Person who built that was in a rush and decided to try and use me as its power source. And, well, over the years, I don't really have enough to do that anymore. Sorry. Hi, I'm Hal. Who are you all?
Okay.
Are you new workers here at the farm? I have
I'm
been
gonna
here
go.
for
Hi,
quite a while.
I'm Hal.
Oh. Neat.
Always love this interaction.
Wow. The new models are really intricate.
You know, I'll just do a little robot dance.
Wow. Weird. Anyway, hi. Sorry. Are you new workers?
Now, would I know if I put magic into him, you'd get a bit of power back or anything?
Give me an Arcana.
Come on, nat 20. Yeah.
You've never really dealt with a construct before. You have no idea what would happen.
Really hoping to be the new Hellbot.
Can I cast Gust of Wind to try to clear the rest of this out?
Oh, yeah, by all means.
Okay, I will do that.
He's just going to go, oh! Well, okay. A lot of that will spread. They are enchanted to, well, produce everywhere that they land. But sure.
But we can breathe now, so it's fine.
Yes. Sorry. Had I known you were there before, I would have said something. But I have been locked up in here for quite a while. What is the current year? I have to go in low power mode quite a bit.
Can we tell him?
Yes. Okay. Oh, well then. I have been here longer than I thought. Weird. What is the state of the farm?
About the same as down here.
Ah, troublesome. Well, interesting. Why are you here? I would love to be able to, I haven't talked to anyone in a long time. Right. I'm here to help. I don't know how much I can help, but information's help.
How would we level you up? Heal you up and give you energy.
Oh, unless you know how to rebuild me, I don't think you can. Are any of you engineers?
No.
Then no. Sorry. Thank you, though. Anyway, I was given to the owners of this mine a while ago. I was their helper, because that's what I'm programmed for. They sadly both died quite a while ago. They were given their farm went to a family member who inherited me. I was set to work running their farm, and then one day they decided to have me build some underground tunnels, which I did. And then I got locked in here and turned into this. I don't know why. All I know is they brought in new, I don't think they were Hellbots, but other constructs. And I could hear them building something, but I had to go into low power mode so often that I don't know what has been going on.
Clark is going to go and unplug him from the fan so he can actually move if he wants to, and ask, do you know what direction they were building this in.
Oh. He is pretty much like, the lower half of him is like his chest is open, and there's a whole bunch of things that have been attached to the inside of his chest. Kind of like pretty much, it's like almost pure copper wire going from him to the machine, and it looks like it's hardwired to both. There's nothing you can technically unplug. He's like the power source, basically. He is the battery.
Okay, so if I take my sword and just kind of like hack behind him, in between him and the wire in between him and the fan, so at least he's disconnected, even if I can't disconnect it from him directly.
So you want to try and cut solid copper with your sword.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me an attack roll, please.
Can I give him guidance?
You can.
Ooh. I don't even think that would help.
It's going to hit. Can you give me a dex save, please?
See if I get.
Yeah, pretty much.
21.
You take still half of 9, so you take 4 lightning damage. As your sword bites into the copper and you still get electrocuted. Seems whatever low power energy he has is still quite a bit.
Especially for a little owl.
Yes. Oh, I wouldn't do that. Sorry.
You couldn't have told me before, Hal?
I can't really see what you're doing. Sorry. You can tell his head just is looking out the door and he can't move it.
Oh.
Like I said,
Well,
part of the machine now.
Kerrigan's gonna run over to Clark and just kind of like prod you with his nose, like, "Are you okay?"
Clark will actually take you by the cheeks and give him a little smooch on the nose and say, I'm fine. It was just a little shock. I took the walk down Electric Avenue.
You did put a little dent in it, though.
How do you know who made you?
Oh, yes. I was constructed by the university. Well, not university. I was built. You're seeing him like this is a memory that he's trying to remember. Lunaran Sanctuary. Over 900 years ago, I was a prototype.
Are there any runes on him that we can see?
Give me an investigation roll.
There!
I would love to.
I know.
What did you get for Annie?
I'm trying.
Okay, sorry.
Dirty
Can
20.
we, like, can we
Sorry.
pop over like the panels and look where we spotted runes in the past?
Yep.
On the inside?
Yeah, you're quite tiny. You don't see anything like that. He looks quite like a very old machine, like patchwork. Whatever energy source or runes that he was created with, there's nothing like. He's almost looks like a very, very older model HAL unit that maybe the ones that you have seen recently are based off him.
Oh.
You can give me a history roll if you like, please, for everybody, except for Thora, because you're not from here.
Oh, 19 down that.
That's a little better for a bard. That makes sense. So Alric. Okay.
Pulling in the app, so I don't know if they're coming through, but
Not yet.
it was a dirty 20 on the first one, and that was a 14. But
Okay. Alric and Clark. You guys know from reading whatever the Lunar Sanctuaries on the planet. It is a very, very. You guys also would know that that's where Dean Helen Magnus was from. And that was her school before she came here. The 19's enough to know that when your ancestors first came to this planet, that they also brought helpers, and the Halbots were part of that. So this is an original first edition Halbot. That would have came with Dean Magnus.
What a shame the original has turned into nothing but a power source.
Yep. But it's like, I would like to help you all, but I don't know what has been going on since I have been here. And Hal, you also remember everything that happened while you were sleeping.
Yep.
So,
Mm-hmm.
Is there? Oh, never mind. You just said you don't know what's been going on, so asking you if the other rooms are safe would be a moot point.
Well, I can tell you what I built them for. The one room to your left was a storage facility. The other two rooms were dug deep enough for, mushroom growth. They have lots of ventilation chambers that go up through the barn and routed back through here. Mushrooms need a lot of airflow, so they don't get covered in mold and mildew and dust, which is what happened when, they kind of collapsed. There's been a few rumblings over the years, earthquakes, I believe, so there's a lot of damage, which has caused the backup. I also remember a lot of yelling and screaming, but that's been some time now.
I remember what direction the yelling and screaming was coming from.
My door was closed, so out there somewhere.
Oh.
I assume at that point your clock was still fine. Do you know when that screaming was?
Well, I believe he's calculating. About 3 weeks ago. He's going to give you an exact day and time, because Brandon can't remember the exact day and time, but it coincides with when the two of you touched a fountain in session 1. And another one will coincide with 15 years ago, when something exploded. And then the third time when you had an earthquake about a week and a half ago.
Well.
And the time-wise of when he dug the rooms were roughly year and a half-ish. So he's been locked up in here for about a year. And he hasn't heard any signs of anyone here in about... It would be 3 weeks.
Well, I'd say we continue to look, maybe be a little more careful, and
Yes.
try to.
Good luck. I shall endeavor to do my part and do my job.
How about we let someone know that he's down here when we get back to town?
Well, that is a definite. I do not want to totally lose power down here all by himself.
Mm-hmm.
I bet the university would love him.
Probably.
Yes, being an original prototype would probably go well in their archives.
You guys are going to change him from one cellar to another.
No, we'll change it from one dusty room to another.
I can't remember. Did you ask him what the people looked like? Or no? Okay.
No.
So, what would you guys like to do next? You have, in the tunnel that you're currently in, you have the immediate door to your left, which you know is kind of right under the barn. And further down, you do know that there are 2 more doors, one to the left, one to the right.
I feel like we discussed always going right because it's the right way. Was that what we said,
Yeah.
Hal?
Yeah. Can't go wrong going right.
Okay. And you guys would also notice, you're going to notice cat paws on the ground, but Shadowclaw's definitely gone back invisible. And Alric, you're pretty much just going, what was that? What happened? I think they saw me. What do you think we should do?
Sorry, mouthful. Having supper.
No problem.
Since she is it a she?
He, yeah.
Since he is a cat, I would find it instinctively sort of like scratch behind the ear, since he can roughly knows where he is.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah, you can
fine.
feel where he is.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. You'll scratch behind the ear, forgetting, well,
Okay.
he is trained.
Okay. You guys will see Shadowclaw reappear.
Hey, look arrogant.
He's going to keep saying that.
Seeing
isn't
this, Clark seeing this new feline,
he? Mhm.
not knowing exactly who they are, will kind of like you'll see a surprised look on his face, and he'll start flying up a little bit, hoping that they are friendly.
Yeah. Yeah, you've seen Cat Sith in Marzel. They're the night guards, pretty much. You would have seen them flitting in between, like here and there. You've seen a couple of them, like walking around guarding the town. Annie, it's been a while since you've seen them. You would have more heard them in your training sessions when you were younger, but you definitely know what they are. Hal, you probably have never seen one. I don't think Thora, you would have no idea what one is.
I've seen this cat a few times.
Now, yes, but before, yeah.
That's why
Thora,
he's just a little arrogant.
yeah, Thora, you have no idea what this thing is other than a black cat with a saddle on it.
Well, hi there, kitty. How's it going? Yeehaw, right?
You also notice that on this cat, kind of has like battle claws and like what's the word I'm looking for? Spurs on its back claws for climbing. Extra help and extra damage. Definitely built to kill shit.
You look like you were built to kill shit.
And upon noticing this, Clark flies up even higher, quicker.
They're learning. Good.
If I may introduce to you my what of mental link? What should I refer to you as? Ally?
Shadowclaw.
Right. Introduce you, Shadowclaw.
Yeah. He can't talk to anyone, but
just sort of do the
Yep.
jazz hands.
Shadowclaw. That's funny. Okay. You see the cat pretty much look at everyone, kind of like give you a nod, and then point towards the tunnel. It's like, can we get back to work, please? We'll talk later. So, are you guys going up to a different room other than the one that you know the machine is in?
Yes.
Perfect.
Because the machine was left and we were going right.
Excellent. I will switch over to a new map.
Because Hal's stupid comment was the reason we're doing this.
That'll work.
Yeah, just all of the rights, and then we won't get lost.
Yeah.
You can't go wrong if you go right.
Yeah. So after, like, it's not too long. You know the layout. You're pretty much walking towards where you guys think the house would be. And the tunnel goes a little bit more towards the mill. So along the way, you would have been starting here and walking up. So the room you were just in would have been, like, over here-ish. You come across an area that looks to be part collapsed. There's a door currently right here. This would be your nearest door when you're going down the tunnel on the right. Looks like it is damaged a little. There's no light coming from the other side, but it is a very big iron door that looks like whatever is above it, maybe part of the house, has started to collapse through the tunnel itself. What would you like to do?
I wonder what's in here. Thor's just gonna start walking.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you going to just open the door? What you gonna do?
I'm just going to turn around and try pry a piece of wood off with my sword.
Okay.
My javelin.
Yep, you'd be able to tell as soon as you go to touch anything, it just slowly starts to, like, crumble. It is.
Yeah, I want to put a hole in the door so we get, like, an air vent in before we just kind of explode it.
Okay. Give me an attack roll on the door. We'll just do something nice and easy. Because most of this is metal.
14.
A 14's enough to be able to put, like, a little pinhole through.
And then can I just leave it?
Yep.
Like, try use my javelin as a crowbar sort of thing?
Oh, okay. Yeah, give me a strength roll then, please. Huh. Somehow you managed to dislodge part of the door frame. You guys just see
I like how it's the power for pinhole.
Yeah, you just see Hal grab a javelin, ram it into the side of the door, and start to pull. It does start to shift. Looks old. Whatever damage has been done down here, mold, just the lack of airflow, it's dried this up and just turned it into pretty much mush.
Did any, like, fumes come out the door vent?
A little bit of air, but nothing major came out, no.
Before he gets the door all the way open, Clark's gonna check. I was gonna say, hold on, and check for traps.
Okay, investigation roll, please.
21.
No traps. It's not even locked.
Clark's gonna turn around and look, and he's gonna reach over to the door handle
Mm-hmm.
and kind of go clunk and pull it open.
Yeah, okay. Door
That's all
opens.
you had. And he looks over. That's all you had to do, and walk through the door.
All right.
It'd be funny if he fainted from all the fumes like last time.
What you see when you open the door, you find yourself in a chamber that looks to have been like completely holed out. There are a bunch. It's not on the map, but there are shelves upon shelves of areas where mushrooms are growing. A lot of them look like they have like just turned to rot, but it looks like whatever has been in here, there wasn't enough quantity to like completely cover the room. From when you guys come through the door, once you come through, you will notice 3 bodies that looks to have been either trapped or crushed by falling debris. Right over here.
Clark will immediately go over to the bodies and see if he maybe recognizes any of them.
Okay. Give me an investigation roll.
Investigation is...
Can I give him help and
Sure.
guidance?
By all means.
Because I mean, I would have gone to the dead bodies too.
Okay.
Well, then if I take guidance, it's a D4. So it'd be a 12.
They're dead bodies. They are completely taken over by pretty much a variety of mushrooms and spores, moss, whatever killed them. Pretty much, they eventually just succumb to nature, and they're pretty much just mostly bone with a little bit of whatever clothing they were wearing. Hal, can I have an investigation roll, please? Clark's helping, so with advantage. And anyone else who wants to come in the room, by all means. It's dark in here, though. There's no light. Well, Hal is light, so technically you do have lots of bright light.
18.
An 18's enough to be able to sift through the area and find a like a keychain with about 5 keys on it. Fairly old, little rusty, but looks to be not in too bad shape.
I'm going to jingle them like they're important and be like, look what I found.
Annie, of course, gets a nat 20.
That's
Wow.
the shiny stuff.
Annie's nat 20. You come in here, take a look around. You don't really notice anything else like in the general area. The clothing itself, though, with the nat 20, kind of looks like farmers' clothing. And you'd be able to tell that something similar to maybe what you've seen in the house. Maybe one of the people in the portraits is wearing it. You might have found the farmer who owned the place.
I will definitely pass that along to the group. I think this might be the family. So how did they get trapped down here?
Is it possible to tell if it was the collapsing roof that killed them? Or did
Give me a medicine roll. Kind of hard to tell because it's been a while. Ooh, that's actually not...
17.
17's enough to be able to tell that it's quite possible that they might have been here beforehand. Hard to tell.
Our kid's become a pseudo forensic pathologist.
Mm-hmm.
He's part-time and he's a sleuth.
Yeah. With the nat 20 and the medicine, you'd be able to tell that the third body was definitely killed by the falling debris. But whether or not the other two were here before or after that, that's hard to tell. Two of them look to have been more in decay than the third. And the third had the set of keys.
Was the third the one that we're pretty sure was crushed?
Yes.
Did you say the third has a set of keys?
The third had the set of keys that Hal found.
Had a set. Hal is twirling them around his finger.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Well, now we
Anything
know.
else in the room? Anything sparkle amongst mushrooms and dust?
Nothing else in here, nope.
Now we have to find the doors that these keys go to.
Mm-hmm. You have 2 doors left. They're both now on the other side. This was the last door on the right. You now have 2 doors. Well, technically, you're going back down the tunnel on the other side, so they're technically now on your right.
Oh, there.
So yeah, works out. The room, it's pretty much here. When you go down, this room here, there is no door left. Kind of taken completely off its hinges. This looks almost identical to this room that you're currently in, other than it's like 4 times as massive, and it is literally just shelves for growing. There's nothing else in there other than it's pretty much like the same. It's been slowly taken over by whatever was growing in there. You don't see anything else left other than the remains of a little bit of the house above you, because you'd be in the house for this one.
Well, okay, nothing in there. Let's go on to the next one, shall we?
The last door is locked. It's the biggest door where you know something is behind it.
Can I use the smallest key to try and unlock it?
The smallest key does not unlock that door.
Yeah, I'll go for the biggest key.
There's 5 keys. The biggest key, actually, weirdly enough, is the one to unlock that door.
Stupid people.
It's the biggest door. It needs the biggest lock. The door itself looks newish. Give me history rolls, please.
How many people can I guidance at once?
1.
Well, I can't do a group guidance where I start talking about the door.
Alric, roll a 12.
Annie, take the D4. I was about to say it before it all went in.
Yep.
I'm not sure it'll change much. I got a 9. Are you sure you want to use a spell?
It's
Well,
a cantrip.
Alric, I think a 12's enough for Alric to... It's been not that long. The last time you were in front of a door that kind of looked like this, Kargath opened it up and got mind controlled.
Oh,
That sucked.
Who's opening the door?
I'm gonna stop everyone and just start looking for, I don't know what magic traps look like. So runes and what other regular traps look like.
Okay, give me an Arcana.
Arcana.
Can I guidance?
Only if he tells you what he's looking for. You did see him tell you to stop, so we'll say sure.
I tell you to stop, and suddenly I'm like touching the ground spots.
Yeah.
That pushing my dirt.
Mm-hmm.
What did you say again? Sleight of hand?
No,
No.
Arcana.
Perception? Arcana.
Yeah, you're checking for magic. Okay. 16's enough. You put your hand on the door. You did unlock it with the key. And you don't feel any hum or vibration. You don't sense anything from the door. Maybe unlocking it with the key bypassed whatever magic might have been on it. That's about all you're going to get.
Warlock feels a bit stupid for stopping everyone and then not being able to do anything. He's going to pretend to scratch something off.
Okay.
And,
Did you tell us what you were looking for?
Nope.
Okay.
You try to put a mark on the door. It's a metal door, so you just maybe put a little mark, but nothing else really pops out at you. Other than that slow hum coming from the inside.
Yeah, turn around and give everyone a thumbs up. Yep, safe.
So, who would like to open the door?
I'll do it.
Let the Barbarian do it.
Okay. Alright.
Do we have any memory that this is what happened to the last Barbarian?
Fighter, but not with those rolls.
Okay.
Yeah.
Howard's going to put a hand on back for lesser restoration, so if it turned, I could just fucking pump a spell into it.
Uh-huh. Thora, you grab this massive iron door and open it up. Are you guys going in stealthily, or what you doing? Or just opening the door?
We haven't stealthed anywhere else.
This is true, too.
Yeah. Thora has no idea what's going on, so she's just like, oh, what's in this one?
All right. Actually, let me grab your character tokens first before I do that. And put you all in a group. So you open the door. You find yourself in some sort of chamber that's got a lot of metal, a lot of weird things. I'm going to stick you all right here because the door is right up here. So you're coming in through here. You find yourselves in a room that has some sort of machine, lots of wiring, lots of metal tubes. You see half the barn that collapsed with Annie is littered in this room. So half the barn and everything that was in it, hay bales. You'll see a couple wagons that are here. Looks like whatever was in the barn is now in this room. Layered and covered in everything. You definitely notice this guy, which is a massive mechanical guardian of some sort. And as soon as you guys come through the room, he powers on. You also notice in some of these chambers here, more of them inside the chamber itself. But it only looks like this one here and this one here come on. The other two have no power going to them. The spark and electricity you see is coming from here. And unlike the other machine that you guys seen, the crystal is embedded inside of it. This guy definitely notices you, though, and powers on and starts to advance on you. So, we will roll initiative, please. Yeah, if you wanted to do something before you came in the room, by all means, you'll have a action.
It wouldn't be action, it would be just talking.
Yep, you can do that too, by all means.
Since Alex would have encountered lots of automaton trying to steal from Artemis.
Mm-hmm.
Was it Artemis? Yes.
Yep.
I'm assuming that they have some sort of like verbal commands to give them. He's going to just move. He's either to move forward, take a step forward, and yell like status report, in the hope that it just stops.
Okay. You say status report, and you get absolutely no response.
Worth a try.
Yeah.
Sorry, I forgot to click on my token.
That's okay.
Oh, fuck, Sam.
Give me 1 second here. I just need to move you guys down a little. Every time I click on the token, I can't get everything. Because that's how Roll20 works. If you're not on the actual map part. There we go. Add turn. Clerk's there. I'll add Shadowcat. Shadowclaw, Kerrigan. Alric. Annie. I think that's it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Perfect. I'll move you guys back up top. And what did we get? Alric got a 22. You guys should be able to fill in your numbers. Annie with a 10. Kerrigan got the 14.
Al got a 21.
21. And what did Thora get?
8.
8. Okay.
Oh, geez, and I thought the bard was going to be the low man on the totem pole.
All right, Alric. You see this machine turn on and immediately look at you. The other two that are in the chambers themselves, the chambers are pretty much like large cylindrical, covered in glass, not shattered or anything, but it looks like they're turned on, and it looks like maybe they're waiting for something, but it doesn't look like they're trying to break out yet. What would you like to do, sir?
Right. I can't move Alric. I don't know why.
Well,
Give me a shadow
I
cat.
changed that. I literally already fixed that. There you go.
Thank you. What is the light level about here?
Dim. The entire area is in dim light.
That's
It'll
perfect.
be
That's
right by us because I'll have my ring up.
Yep. So
I can
currently...
teleport to right there.
Okay.
That is at the max range.
Okay, you currently have hay bales in front of you that you are behind.
Cool.
Yeah.
So bonus action, shadow step there.
Okay.
Maybe just climb up on top of the hay bales.
Okay. Can I have a cons... Oh, nope, sorry. Never mind. I was looking at something else. Never mind. You're good.
I don't know if I'm allowed to do this. Can I ready my action to Shadow Step? It is a bonus action. If I am attacked, Shadow away as far back as I can go.
So you don't want to attack this round, you want to hold your action.
Yes. Because, well, so far we've entered.
Yes.
It's just turned to see us. That's not aggressive.
Currently, no.
So I'm not a reason to attack him yet.
Okay.
But if he tries to attack me, I want to teleport away.
Okay.
Yeah, it's my turn.
Okay. Hal, you're up.
I think there gets me in the range I was aiming for. No, it does not. How far down are the things right in front of me?
This will be 10 feet. So you're going to be 10 feet down to here, 5 feet down the stairs, and then another 5 feet going down these stairs. But these beings, you've seen... Actually, nope, you have not. Can I have Clark and Alric and Annie roll me a history roll, please? I love your guys' low rolls for all the lore fun stuff.
The sad thing is, the bard is supposed to know all this stuff.
Annie, yes. Annie, when you were under the clock tower in the Moonkeep in Artie's lab, this looks like a small version of the large one that had its core taken out of.
Gotcha.
They all do.
I have no idea where that core is.
Nope.
I will tell the group.
Does that mean it's hostile?
You're not too sure.
Can I use my 10 feet of movement to try and climb down off this edge onto the barrels below me?
Yeah, we'll take an acrobatics, please. Yep. Good to go.
I'm pretty sure that puts me exactly where I want to be.
Perfect.
Beautiful. Can I hold my action for a spell?
Sure.
Sacred Flame.
Okay. Shadowclaw.
Let's see. Something I haven't attacked.
Nope.
I hope that'd give him enough reason to not attack. It'll probably... Does it use his action to go invisible? It's at will.
Okay. Yeah, we'll say before you open the door, he definitely went invisible. I'm okay with that. That's just instinct for him.
Cool. In which case...
Mm-hmm.
I'll have him teleport. How far can teleport? He can teleport essentially to me, so I'll have him teleport to the bottom of the steps.
Okay.
So he's there for backup if things go wrong.
Beautiful. Alright, anything else for Shadowclaw?
I don't think I have an action I want him to hold, so I think that's it, yes.
Beautiful. Can I have a con save from Alric, please? Oh, fun. You guys see this lovely machine open its chest, and a tiny orb comes out of it. You see the orb shoot towards Alric, enclose Alric, and suck it back into his chest. Alric, you are currently encased and incapacitated until something happens.
What's
Can I
the
cast Sacred Flame now?
You can, yes.
Can I get a dex save from him?
A dex save. This will be fun. Ooh, that's a 7, sir.
Yes.
Alric, you are pretty much suspended animation until they can figure out how to get you out of his detention orb. You have been sent to detention.
Can he shadow step from there if he can see?
Sorry, say that again?
Would he be able to shadow step from there if he can see?
Who shadow step, sorry?
Alric.
No, he is pretty much encased. Thora would remember this feeling of being trapped in something where you can't do anything.
And he was pulled inside the chest cavity, too, so he wouldn't be able to see anyway.
The chest cavity is still open?
Ah. That's right, you didn't say it was closed.
I did not. But how much Sacred Flame damage? 15? Oh, sorry, 11. Perfect. I see that. Thank you.
Oh, good.
All right. Anything else for Hal?
No, that was me holding my action.
That was your holding action. Beautiful. Okay. So we are going to just leave Alric's token there. You're going to notice this thing is going to 5, 10, 15. It is flying up into the air. And it's going to go its max distance, which is 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. It can get to here, and it is flying 30 feet in the air. Actually, sorry, 20 feet in the air.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll put a little marker on him to let you guys know that he is flying. That is his turn. Kerrigan's up.
He is just gonna dash.
Okay.
How high up in the air did you say? 30 feet?
He's 20 feet in the
air. Okay. So he's got 40 feet of movement.
Yep.
So could
10 feet in the air.
theoretically get to like here and pounce and try to get the things like foot or something?
Sure.
So DC 14 strength save from the big guy.
Ooh. 27.
Okay. So that didn't happen, but he's still going to try to bite it.
Okay. That will not hit.
Didn't think so. Okay, so just sitting on the ground underneath it, glaring at it.
Okay. Clark, yep.
Alright.
You seen this thing absorb Alric?
Yeah, I definitely did.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I need. Where is it? Oh no, it's an attack to hit. Okay. Yeah, so we're gonna use a guiding bolt.
Okay.
And that probably does not hit.
10? No, it does not.
And you said he's 20 feet in the air, right?
Correct. He can fly.
You know, just going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. 5 right to the edge. I have no bonus actions, I'm sure. Yep. That is it.
Okay. Annie.
I'm scared to Eldritch Blast it because Alric's inside of it, right? So
Technically, it's like he's an orb that is hovering in the chest piece.
okay. Let's Toll the Dead. I think I could do that from here. Yes, okay.
Okay. So that is a dex save or wisdom?
Toll the Dead is a wisdom save.
Ooh. It's probably going to be this thing's downfall. Ooh, I rolled a 2, so a 2.
That does not.
That does not.
DC. So let's do 2d12. It has been damaged.
It has been.
Okay.
Good old sacred flame.
At least one of them hit. Oh no, I did. I was thinking of doing that, but I did a guiding bolt instead.
Yeah. Ooh. That's nice damage.
All damage is nice damage. What are you saying?
That's, yeah.
Yeah, but 17's nice for a cantrip.
Sure is.
It's necrotic, if that means anything to this metal beastie.
Necrotic. Nope.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna stay back here because I'm squishy, and that's my turn.
Beautiful. Thora.
Alright. Oh, I can't move.
No. Give me a sec. I fixed these a while ago, and I know I did. 1 sec. Try that.
Yep. Okay. Thank you.
Welcome.
So I'm just trying to measure something. Alright, so if I want to get down there, do I need to do like an acrobatics or something to not fall off this ledge? Or...
You can just jump, and 10 feet you normally don't, but I'll just take an athletics roll for you.
Okay.
Or acrobatics, either will work. I would assume athletics for you.
Better.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Quite easy with a nat 20.
Yeah.
Right,
so
I'll even give you I'll give you an extra 10 feet of movement because of that nat 20.
Oh, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
He does that superhero.
Yeah.
It's in the
Superhero
ground.
pose. Yep.
Hell yeah. Alright, so I'm gonna get down to here and he's up in the air.
Sure
I'm
is.
going to throw my javelin of lightning at
Ooh.
him.
Okay. Oh, you're gonna actually use the lightning ability, or just throw the javelin?
Yes, I'm going to use the lightning ability.
Nice. It's a one and done, but yep.
Yeah.
Perfect. 21 will hit.
Alright.
Nice. So 2 piercing. Okay.
And then
The 6 lightning. So I need to do a dex save for half that.
Yep.
He'll take half the lightning, I think. Nope. He's got a negative dex, so that's an 11.
Oh, nice.
So it'll take all of that. So 10. Perfect. Did you rage or no?
No, I forgot to.
So 8. Okay.
Yep. And then for... I only have that. I guess it's like stuck in him or something.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to...
Oh, it would have like went in and electrocuted him, so it's definitely like still part of him. Yeah.
Okay. And then for my second attack, I don't have anything to reach him. So, but I am, yeah, that'll just be my turn then.
Okay, perfect. Alric, you don't get a turn. Hal, you're up. Alaric's turn is just to stay there and go.
Yes, he's currently doing the Han Solo in Carbonite pose.
Yeah. On a good note, you don't need to eat, you don't need to breathe, you don't need to drink, and you don't age.
Bonus action.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to summon Spiritual Weapon.
Ooh. Okay. Where would you like it?
Right next to him.
Okay.
Right next to him, so I can hit him.
Yep. There you go, sir.
Might as well just go for the swing when it turns up.
Okay. Uh, 25 will hit. Nice.
And then I will Toll the Dead.
Okay.
Can I get a 15 Wisdom?
I hope so. Ooh. That's, I think I hit that. Yeah, 17.
Bastard.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll move to flat ground. So I'll just take a few steps forward.
Okay.
So, yeah. So I'm on the ground and not on the crates.
Beautiful. Shadowclaw.
You see, so 20 feet up in the air. I don't know if Shadowclaw can hit him. Doesn't have any range. Oh, no. No. I don't realize he had this. He's going to use Soul Drain.
Nice.
Is it he's him within range? Yeah. Yeah, I need him to make a con save.
Okay, remind me what that one does.
Target must succeed on a 13 DC con saving throw, or take 2d8 necrotic damage.
Ooh. Nice.
It is other sort of health, but for these...
19.
Oh, he saves.
Yeah. Does it take half or no?
No.
No, okay. Quite
That probably makes him uninvisible again, so he'll
Yes.
will
On his next turn? Okay.
on his next turn.
Perfect.
He'll probably just teleport away. Let's see how far he can get.
Okay. That
Yeah.
leaves this thing's turn. This thing is going to come over and do a ground pound on all three of you, Thora, Hal, and and Kerrigan. So I need dex saves from all three of you, please.
Kerrigan doesn't have spots on his character sheet for saves, so I'm just rolling
Whatever
like an
his
attack.
whatever his dex is, whatever his bonus is, just roll a d20 plus that modifier.
Okay. It's +4, and I got a 5. So
A 9? Okay. Thora's a 14 and Hal's. So you're all going to be taking 11 bludgeoning damage as this thing comes and does a ground pound. I rolled poorly on that. So that's its first attack. Second attack is going to be a melee attack on Thora.
How much damage do we take, sir?
11. Ooh. Does a 11 will not hit Thora, I believe.
Nope.
That was a terrible roll. That is its turn. Kerrigan.
is it on the ground now?
It is on the ground.
Alrighty.
The ground pound is a 2d12, and I didn't roll high.
I've been doing the pounce wrong, so I'm gonna do it the right way.
Okay.
Gonna move back 20 feet because he has to go at least 20 feet towards it for it to work.
He will take an attack of opportunity, though.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna stay right there
Okay.
and just try to swat it with his paw.
Okay. 21 will hit. Nice.
Yay.
For 10.
10 slashing, and then he'll try to bite it.
It's reduced to 5, but yeah, you'd be able to tell that it's not doing as much damage.
Doesn't he have magic now that he's got the collar?
Ooh, right. He's magical. This thing's just bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. It's not from magical attacks. I'll also still just do half.
Because it's metal.
He's heavily armored.
23 on the bite for another 10. So 5.
Beautiful. Perfect.
Just biting into metal man and not running away. So that's it.
Perfect. Cut. Yeah, but
Let's see. I think Clark is. I don't know how well this is going to work, but I need a wisdom save with a DC at 13. I'm going to try to get into what I think would be an AI mind and cast a vicious mockery.
okay. That was a nat 20, sir. My first one of the night. Sorry.
I think that is. To see, yeah, it's a save or it suck. So,
Yeah.
Let's see.
You have bardics you could use.
No, I think
/r space D20 plus 8.
let's see.
Yeah.
I think we're gonna do. Why can't? No. Oh, that's why I can't move myself. I'm gonna come back here next to Annie, and I'm going to, as a bonus action, basically tap her on the knee and say, "Oh, Kerrigan's okay," and give her bardic inspiration.
Nice.
Thank you.
Annie, you're up.
I am going to try to Eldritch Blast this guy.
Okay. 8 does 16 just misses.
Dang. Okay,
Yeah.
so I'm going to do another bolt. Actually, what's the bardic inspiration die?
D8, I believe.
Oh,
At your level?
of course. Hold on. Yes, it's a D8.
All right, and I can use that on an attack?
Ability
Attack or ability check?
roll or saving throw. Yep.
Okay, that'll hit. 22. Yep.
Damage is 1d10.
7. Perfect.
And then I'm going to do a second bolt.
That'll hit.
For another 5.
Okay, so for 13 total. Perfect. All right.
Staying back here in the back.
Nice. He's starting to look a little worn out, but nothing major. Thora, you got a big metal thing in front of you.
I do.
Sure. He's got your javelin still sticking in him.
Yeah. I'm going to just leave the javelin for a minute.
Okay.
And yeah, bonus action rage.
Beautiful. D100, please. I want something new today. Something fun. A 68. What do we get with a 68?
Oh, play something cool.
Ooh. Will this actually work on him? Nope, unfortunately not. It's a fun one, though. You guys see Thora get angry and rage. And then all around Thora, these tiny little pink hearts start floating all around Thora as anything within 10 feet of you. I need a charisma save from Hal, please.
Uh-oh.
Everything within 10 feet of Thora has to pass a charisma save, or you are charmed by Thora.
That's not the end of the world.
So, my guy's at least immune to charm, so it doesn't matter to me. Thora, Hal just kind of looks at you and goes, what would you like to say to Thora that you are completely charmed by her now?
Hey, sexy lips.
For her entire rage.
I'm just going to go with hey, sexy lips.
Hey there, big boy.
What? After this? Yeah.
She like looks around like, I don't know what's happening, but
All
okay.
around you, pink hearts.
I'll just go with it.
Yep.
and then she turns, like, she's just looking at him, and then she turns around, she's like, oh yeah, that's right, I'm supposed to be doing something. And I'm going to take my, let's see here. I'm going to move around so that I'm flanking him.
Yep.
And then I'm going to attack him with my white snow sword.
Nice.
See if this actually works.
Ooh, that'll
18.
hit. Yep, that'll hit.
Right. And
Are you doing one-handed or two?
I'm doing two-handed.
Okay, that's what I thought. 11. Okay, 8. Nice. So we reduced to 5. 6.
Oh man.
Okay,
Two-handed was-
Alright.
And then oh, well that was fun. And I'm gonna do it again.
Nice.
Oh, and I crit.
Ooh,
Okay.
Okay.
So, whoa.
Alright, so that'll be... because you're critting, I'm just gonna let the max damage of this go through. Plus, alright, I'll figure it all out. So, your weapon is 10, so it'll be 15, 16, 17, 18, 19... 19. Perfect. That one seemed to hit him. If he had blood, he now finally looks bloodied. Kind of looks quite dented.
Yes,
Thoroughly
and then
dented, quite cold, all the metal starting to frost all over it.
Thora just smiles and then looks around him toward Hal and just gives a wink. And then that's it.
Perfect. Alric, you're up.
I continue my
sorry.
fighting still pose.
Thank you. Hal, you're up.
Goddamn charm.
Yep.
Let's have some fun.
Yep.
Just make sure I can get it at the right level. I cast Spirit Guardians.
Oh, okay.
It is me and Thora just frolicking, holding hands. Just going round and round me.
Shit, I like it. You can take inspiration for that one. That'll sit with us for a bit. Spirit Guardians is how big?
It's on the start of his turn.
On this. No, sorry. Is it a 10-foot radius, 20-foot radius?
Spirit Guardians is a 15-foot.
15-foot radius. Okay. And just because, we'll make it pink. Perfect. You guys all see a Spirit Guardian aura from Hal. Not green for the first time. This one's quite pink. And looks like him and Thora holding hands with now pink hearts going everywhere.
Well, isn't this romantic?
Just because.
Yep. Question, if I use levitate off my boots, does that take an action?
It is an action to activate that, yes.
Yeah, never mind, that won't work.
Okay.
I'll bring my magic weapon in.
Mm-hmm.
And let that take a swing.
Okay.
Make sure I'm on the right one for it. We need a hit.
20 will hit, yep. I love how the spiritual weapons do quite a bit of the damage here. For 3 force. Okay.
And then I'll wink back at Thora. Am I in a spot that I can give her advantage?
She's flanked, so technically yes.
Nope.
Yeah. Shadowclaw.
Oh, by the way, I cast at maximum level. Level 4 for Spirit Guardians. I used my only spot for it.
Okay. Love it. Okay, that'll work. And yeah, anytime you need to go, just let me know. We're going to pretty much finish this combat and then go for break.
Yeah, it's going to go at the end of combat.
Okay, perfect.
Right. Shadowclaw's going to take a step back.
Yep.
Before charging
Okay.
in.
Yep.
Try and get a... He's on the ground, right? Yes, because he
Sure is.
did the slam.
Yep.
Once. And then claw attack, and I need him to do his DC 13 strength save.
Okay. Ooh. What's it against again? What's the DC for again? I can't remember. I don't have his character sheet up.
Oh, to being knocked against being knocked prone.
He's immune to
That's
a
21.
lot. He's immune to a lot of things, but not prone. And I rolled a nat 1. So it is currently prone. Nice.
There's a 21 to hit with the claw attack.
Yep, that'll hit.
Nice. Yeah, and that's 8 points of damage.
Okay.
I don't know if he can do... I don't know if this works with active multi-attack doing pounce.
I don't think so, no.
The wording is a bit ambiguous, but I'm going to say no, because it just doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Cool. In which case, before we get, he's going to teleport back out
Okay. I should remember to bring that.
as a bonus action.
Okay. I'm going to bring Shadowclaw up again and remind myself what it can do. Okay, right. Casting person. Pants. Okay, perfect. That'll work. Anything else for Shadowclaw?
No.
Perfect. How much damage am I going to be taking from Spirit Guardians?
Can I get a wisdom save?
Shit. Maybe? Ooh. 14?
Fail! Take it
Fail.
all!
Uh-oh.
Oh, are you serious? 3 1s?
Ooh. 8.
I rolled 3 1s.
Wow.
4d8, I rolled 3 1s.
That is funny.
But it's all frolicking damage, let's be honest.
It is frolicking radiant pink damage. Yes. Okay. Can I get dex saves from Kerrigan, Thora, and Hal? It can smash even though it's going to use half of its movement to get up. It can just do a smash anyway.
Oh, man. It's the most beautiful damage of all the damages, that frolicking damage.
24, nat 20. Nice. 18 for... so was that for Kerrigan, Annie?
Yes.
Beautiful. And I need a dex save from Hal, please. Oh, that was your 10.
I'm typing my roll since my slow die just bounces for 10 minutes.
Yeah, no worries. So, Hal, you're going to be taking all this damage. Thora and Kerrigan will be taking half. Ooh, that's a little better.
Busy looking at Thora. Didn't see the jump.
So, 12 damage for Hal, 6 damage for Thora and Kerrigan. And then it can do what I want to do for its second ability. Ooh, right. I keep forgetting about that. We're at 3. Okay. I need a wisdom save from... Let's do Thora. Ooh, a 9.
I'm not wise.
Are you immune to being confused by chance while you're raging?
I don't think so.
All right. This thing casts confusion on you. You can't take reactions. Ooh, actually, this is a... I need one from Hal and Kerrigan, too, please. It is a radius. I didn't realize that.
Can I use a reaction before I do this?
Depending on which one.
When I take damage.
Oh.
It's Gift of the Gym Dragon.
Ooh.
I thought it was when I took direct damage, not like an AoE effect.
Okay. Ooh, alright, Kerrigan's fine. Then... yeah.
Can I get a strength saving throw?
Sure.
DC 14.
Ooh, I think I'm going to fail that one. 8.
Yeah. This might change your second thing, by the way, sorry.
That's okay.
So you take 7 damage.
Okay.
And you're pushed up to 10 feet away from me.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, that'll probably negate what he was about to do. He wouldn't be able to do it yet. So where are you pushing him?
Just 10 feet away. I'm taking a guess it would have to be in a straight line. So you go to the other side of Thora.
Okay. Can I have a acrobatics check from Thora, please, to see if you get shoved with him? You get shoved with him, definitely.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not raged, are you?
Yeah.
Raged.
Well, you roll advantage.
You'd have advantage.
Yeah, that's...
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. It's so you 5, 10. This thing gets shoved 5, 10, and it failed a dex save, so it is falling on top of Thora.
Strength save.
Pardon, sorry?
It's a strength save.
For
the push.
Yes, I did, but he's being pushed. I'm doing a dex save to see if he stays upright.
But he's already prone.
No, he'd already gotten up.
I missed that, sorry.
Yeah, he got up. So, Thora, you take 3 bludgeoning damage as this thing crashes into you. Reduced to 1 because you're raging.
How's raging? Get off my girl.
That's funny. So, that would burn... He'd still have his reaction, his action, his second attack. But the spell fizzles out, so he can't do that anymore. So he's just going to turn and smack Thora. Ooh, I don't know if that'll hit. Yes, it will. 20?
Yep.
Okay. And it will do one of you. Ooh, 26 bludgeoning damage, reduced to 13.
All right.
As it finally hits with its fist. And then it's going to use the rest of its movement to get out of your pink things. Because it doesn't know what they are. That's its turn. Kerrigan.
Really wants to pounce on this guy. So we're going to try again.
Yep.
So I read it wrong. He has to hit with a claw attack before he can try to pounce.
Yes. Okay. I think that might be what it was. It was Shadowcat too. Shadowclaw.
Plus 5.
If I rolled and had hit.
That right. Thank you.
Okay. Oh, I did it wrong. Yeah. D20. Plus 5. Okay. So that's a claw attack.
That'll miss.
So it's not prone. It doesn't have to make the save,
Nope.
but we'll still do a bite attack.
Okay. That will also miss.
Kerrigan's just not having a good day today, so yep, okay, that's it.
This thing's metal. It's massive. It's got a big AC. Cleric.
Okay. Let's see. Clark is going to. I don't know why I pinged on myself, but I can. Would you consider that just on the edge of the platform?
Yes.
Okay, good. And then this is going to be a guiding bolt on the big guy again because he was mad that he didn't get to hit with it. And there it is. Oh, that's a 23 to hit.
That'll hit.
Guiding bolt. Ooh, 6. Radiant damage.
Okay.
16 radiant.
All right. How do you want to do this, sir? You hit just the amount of health it had left.
Oh,
Yep.
Clark gets the killing blow. Yeah.
Clark does get the killing blow.
I think the way he pictures it is you kind of see him shaking from the last time we had to deal with these guys. It wasn't very fun.
Yeah.
For Clark at all. So you kind of see him, and he raises his wing and kind of points at him in this I would say this light with little shiny musical notes coming out of his wing will hit him in the head.
Okay.
And shatter the head because I know Al's still inside, so he doesn't want to hurt him.
Okay. I like that. As you see this lovely robot get completely annihilated by Clark's magic, Thora, being right up close, noticed that whatever he did to it triggered something on the inside and the entire body starts to glow. Can I have dex saves from Kerrigan and Thora as this thing explodes? In self-destruct.
I'm still swearing profusely at it.
Okay.
All you can hear in the background of this explosion.
Oh,
Yeah,
I am so happy for Kerrigan. Kerrigan is taking half of this. Thora, are you resistant to force damage while you're raging?
Nope.
you're taking all of 10d10.
Oh.
So you're taking 40 damage. I rolled not bad. Kerrigan's taking 20.
What was the range on that?
Somehow
It's just a 5-yard radius around it.
Good, so I had to count then.
Yeah.
How are you looking, Thora?
Oh, like blood is dripping from every orifice.
So we're out of combat right now?
This thing just, basically just explodes. Thankfully for Shadowclaw, it's got a whole bunch of shit in the way. But it's only a 5-yard radius. But yes.
I run
finally
60 yards. I just sprint straight at Thor while in that 6 seconds while Charm's still working.
Okay.
Your wounds! He gets the 16 back.
Well, thank you, Hunk.
I'll just get rid of that for now. Is Kerrigan still up or no?
He is still up. I imagine he yelped quite a bit and probably is kind of laying down. He's not good at all, but he is still up.
Beautiful.
Kerrigan gets 4.
It's something, but puts him back in double digits. Thank you.
Nice. All right. Thankfully,
Clark will. Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I'm just gonna get us into combat here. You guys will all notice that the other 2 that are currently in the tubes looks like didn't get whatever response they were waiting for to break out and attack, because I rolled terrible to see if they were going to come and activate or not.
Where's Alric?
So, sorry, go.
Clark is going to cast a mass healing word. Everybody should be within range, so everybody gets 8 points.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's a 60. Yeah.
Yep.
60 foot.
What happened to Alric after the explosion?
Alric is currently in an orb that is the only thing that is really together. It's just an orb, and Alric's trapped inside. So we'll deal with that after we come back from break.
I'm a giant marble.
Magic on it since I won't be here when we get back from the break.
Okay. I need a D20 with your spell modifier to see if you can bypass the spell.
+3. No.
You cast the Dispel Magic. You target the orb. Nothing seems to happen.
And when I come out of the charm, I'm going to be like, whoa, whoa. Hey.
As soon as 1 minute's up and the rage goes down, you feel completely back to yourself immediately.
I would imagine Thor just looks over, kind of like over at him a little questioningly, like, hey, how? And then just kind of looks at the floor.
Yep. Your javelin also exploded.
Oh.
That's unfortunate.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, let's go for break, and when we come back, you can figure out what else to do.
I'll see you guys all in a fortnight.
Okay, bud. We'll see you in 2 weeks. I will take care of Hal.
See ya.
Yeah. I put all my stones in. All my slots are actually there.
Okay, perfect.
Stupid fucking charm using my 4th level.
Yep.
I'd like to cast it at 2nd. And I was like, come on, I'm charmed. I'm trying to impress. You're going full bore.
You're going full bar. Yep. I love it. Okay, perfect. I'll see you guys in 10. That was fun. We'll bring up Hal's character sheet, see how many spell slots he's got left. Do you have Dispel Magic on Cleric?
No.
Oh, okay.
I have Detect Magic, but not Dispel Magic.
Let's hope he's got some spell slots left to keep trying.
I just have Protection from Evil and Good.
That's what I thought.
No.
Yeah. He's got one left.
Mm.
All right. Well, at least you have Shadowclaw to use. For Wade. He also does speak Common and Sylvan, so he can talk. He just has not choose to. All right.
I assumed he could do things like that.
Yeah. Yep. Oh, he's immune to Charmed also. I forgot about that part. Right. But yeah, I will let you RP Shadowclaw and use him until you're back, by all means. Alright. So, you guys see this lovely thing explode. Hal tried to remove the magic encasement on Alric. He's just going to look at everybody and go, I think I can only do that once again today. You want me to try? Or do you want to deal with this first?
Before that, can I try to identify, like, maybe what
Sure.
is holding him in there, technically?
Absolutely. Did you want to spend 10 minutes and identify, or...
No, I'll go ahead and burn the spell slot.
Okay. You sense something different that you've never really seen it before. It's called a detention orb. That's what comes back. It is some sort of magical force, almost like it's a bag of holding of sorts. It's definitely like an interdimensional plane that he has been shifted to. The only way to get rid of it is its creator, or a big enough dispel magic will destroy the orb and release its contents.
Well, that's extremely unfortunate. Okay.
Yes. Alric has been sent to detention.
So yeah, probably try again and do well.
And I will actually come over and tap him on the shoulder and say, "You got this." And he will have a bardic inspiration.
Okay. Can I add that to... Because this is technically an ability check. So I think so.
Where the heck? Oh, it disappeared.
Yeah. Technically, he could give himself guidance, too, because it's technically an ability check.
I give him. He gets a D8 from me, so.
Okay, so a D8 plus a D4 plus his +3 modifier. Okay, so I'll do the D4 first. That's a 1. So we have a 1 plus 1 from the D8.
Oh,
so
Jesus.
we have a +5 to the D20. Which he rolled a 15, so a 20. Needed a 19. You guys notice Hal struggle a little bit as he casts his last spell slot. But eventually you do see whatever magic he has, pulsating green energy flowing into this. Alric, you don't remember anything other than standing in front of a construct that now you are in its remains. This is instant for you. You see,
careful, I think there's gonna... And just stop pulling out the remains. Oh.
Oh, good. It worked. Whew. Wasn't sure there for a minute.
Try and sound a bit more worried for my safety.
Well, we've been through a bit. What was it like in there? I'm curious.
Nothing. Just... like sleep.
Great. So you took a nap while we were out here doing all the work. I see how it is.
I almost died, you know.
Good for you. Forceful nap. I'd have much preferred to be out here hitting this, and I just sort of kick a bit of its metal.
Mm-hmm. What would you guys like to do? Shadowclaw pretty much comes up and gives you a nuzzle. That was different.
Can we just search around the room, see what else is in here?
By all means, give me a investigation rolls, please.
Who looked for the runes we saw on the Hellbot that attacked?
Yep.
Are there any of those on the inside of this robot?
No.
Cool.
Yep. You don't notice any runes that have the antler pattern on here at all. Thora, you see a room with a barn that's kind of caved in on it with your 8. Cleric, Alric.
So I see a few more bales of hay.
It's a room. It's kind of hard to tell where the machine begins and the barn ends. Annie with a 15 at least. This looks familiar. Almost like the same construction that you'd seen before. This is just on a bigger scale. This is definitely built. They had more time here. Maybe the other one was a little rushed. And you'd be able to tell with a 15 that the power, whatever machine this thing is, the wires and everything are going through this wall, and you'd be able to tell that it's maybe there's something else that these are attached to. Other than that, you do see a console here and a very large crystal inside here. The crystal itself, I'll roll for Hal too, just in case he gets an at 20. I doubt he will. He gets a 14. Okay. are able to tell that inside this machine, the crystal is suspended like it was before, but it looks like they had time to reinforce the structure so nobody gets electrocuted like you guys did trying to pull it out. Inside of it itself, it's probably twice as big as the one you have, but you see part of the barn that has collapsed has damaged the structure, and it looks like the machine inside is tilted, and it's sparking, but not as forceful as the other one was. This one looks like it has been damaged to the point every now and then the energy inside connects and it starts to power up, and then something shifts and it goes back. So that you'd be able to tell that whatever happened here is probably why their portals are sporadic and not a lot of them, because of the damage to the machine.
Is it sporadic enough that we could watch and kind of try to get a feel for how long the flat, like the blinks where it's not powered up, are they long enough to reach and grab the crystal?
I'd need an Arcana for that one.
All right.
I was about to ask the same thing, so I'm going to roll that too.
Yep.
Oh, 17.
That's a little better. I'll roll one for Hal. See if it does better. That's pretty good. Okay. Yeah, for the most part, you guys are able to tell that every now and then something shifts. You'd probably have, from what Lucy has told you, they're getting attacked maybe once every just over a day. You just had a portal activate, but you did travel, you got here. Maybe tomorrow this thing might shift enough to stay in that position long enough to actually work.
Okay, so right now it is powered down.
It's still powered, it's just not aligned properly. This is big enough that, and you're in an area that maybe, yeah, that's enough. If this thing was aligned properly and working properly, it would be big enough to open a portal, and you're in the location that would be where maybe you've seen the portal open in above the ocean. It's possible that this machine caused that.
Okay. What Clark would like to do then is he has the Wand of Lashing. He would like to spend the charge and turn it into a whip.
Okay.
And try to basically Indiana Jones it around the crystal.
Okay.
And try to pull it more towards him.
Okay.
The outside.
Depending on where you are, so like the machine itself, so the entire first area here, that is intact. It's at the top where the so like you're surrounded by glass in this thing, so the glass is still intact. It's the top that has been caved down and rubble's on the inside. So you'd have to almost fly on top of the machine to be able to try and do that, but it is littered in dust, debris, rocks, hay, shit. Yeah. So it'd be a little more challenging. The console, with your investigation rolls, especially Annie's, because you're up there, the console itself has different types of slots in them, similar to what you had before, but this one looks like it has a key. An area for a key.
Does it match one of the keys that we have?
Oddly enough, it's the small key. Whether or not you want to use it.
Right?
So the small keys that have bigger purpose.
It did have a purpose. Hal
Just
has
not
it.
the one you wanted.
Yeah. Hal has the key. Do you guys want me to try it?
Hal, would you try that key?
Yes. You see Hal put the key into the machine and turn it, and the power turns off.
Yeah.
Then, okay, since the power is off, Clark will actually forego the whip.
Yep.
And he will actually fly up and down into the machine.
Okay.
As soon
as the thing's turned off, whatever is powering all 4 of these, you see them automatically turn off also. There's still energy coming to the to the junction box, but the machine itself is turned off. Did you want to try and fly in, Clark? Is that what you're going to do? Okay.
Yep.
I will just take... what are you going to just try and do? Just fly in and grab the crystal?
Yep, grab the crystal and come back out again.
Beautiful. Can I have a athletics roll to see if anything as you're in there, shifts? I just want to know if you're going to disturb anything else.
16?
You're good. Yep. Give me a strength roll. This thing is the size of you.
Oh, no.
Uh-huh. Oh, wow. 18. Okay. Describe to me what this looks like.
Okay.
For the rest of the people.
Okay. I see Clark. He knows that the top is open. He says, I'll be right back. And you see him flutter up, and inside you see him coming down inside the machine. He kind of brushes away some of the debris. And then basically, since that crystal is about the same size he is, he will grab it with his legs as hard as he can so he can still flap his wings. So he's got this big crystal between his knees, and he's like, "Hey," and as you see him really struggling to try to get up to the top, and then when he gets up over the lip, he kind of falls, I would say, semi-quickly, and then his little wings are going to flap real fast as he nears the ground, and you'll see him set it down, and he'll basically fall off the crystal onto the ground and say, God.
Alec gets a small round of applause.
Ta-da!
Thora just slow claps.
Mm-hmm.
Would someone please take this thing? It's too big for me.
I'll reach out and grab it.
Okay. Yeah. This thing is quite warm to the touch, but you've seen and held these before. Unless some sort of magic or energy is being charged into it, you can't really tell it's anything other than some strange crystal.
But this one's bigger than the other 2.
Definitely. Yeah. This is the size of Clark.
Clark, will this fit in your bag of holding?
In the bag of holding, yes, it should.
I'm surprised you just didn't put it in there.
Would you like to keep it for safekeeping?
And he'll hold out the bag of holding so you can put it in.
Let's just lower it in there, gently. I don't know. I guess she understands bags of how they work.
Yep.
Not just dropping it into a void, but just keep that right there.
While you're doing this, you all see all the robots immediately turn back on. There's no power going to them. They all, in unison, start to speak. meddlesome. Meddlesome adventurers. You do not know what you have done. Doesn't matter. Soon it won't matter what you do or where you are. This planet will be mine.
Well, thanks for the heads up. And yeah, at least I have no idea what we're doing. So, who are you?
Who am I? Well, can I have perception checks, please, from everyone? Now you guys roll good. Of course. I'll do
Not really.
Hal. Well, better than nothing. Ooh, 21 for Hal. Yeah, okay. 21 to 24. Clark, you're really the only one. You're probably a little too proud of what you just accomplished.
Yeah, you kind of see him standing there with his wings on his hips going, I did that. I did it.
The rest of you see the machine turn back on without the key. And you see the entire chamber start to glow. And the sound in the voice goes, not that it matters. You're all about to be expunged. Compliments of Brainiac. You have 1 round to do something before this entire chamber blows up.
I'm gonna Misty step towards the door. I'm gonna grab Kerrigan and Misty step.
Okay, I will put us in initiative roll.
We roll initiative?
Yes, please. As you hear clicks and you see the robot slowly start to, well, glow like the first one did and explode. Okay. Hell's good. Now you guys are semi-rolling. I need to add Shadowclaw and Kerrigan. We'll just have Shadowclaw and Kerrigan go with you guys. That's fine. Oh, that'll work too. Okay. Clark, you're the first to react, even though you didn't really pay attention. I hope you enjoyed the name that I just gave you also.
Oh, yes. All right, so I think Clark sees all the glowing and snaps out of his and you hear him say, oh shit, oh, and he's going to sprint 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55. Oh, no. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. This way.
Okay.
Trying to get as far away from the glowy green things as possible.
Okay.
And that is all I can do.
Okay. Give me 1 second here. You guys are now in a perpetual lair action. All right, Shadowclaw.
First time doing it, so I don't know how it works.
Yep.
Shadowclaw's going to try and pick me up.
Okay. Yeah. I'll let you get the help action.
15.
Yep.
Help action?
Yeah.
Like he wants to get me on his back.
I will let you wait till your turn, and he can hold his action to move once you get him. Once he gets you.
Right. No, it's more advantage for us to actually separately. Since everything is still dim.
Yep.
Dim, he can get to the.
Yeah, this is quite quick. Yep.
Yes, 40 feet. It does not have climbing speed, so.
Yep.
Right, that is. Oh no, he can use an action to dash.
Yep.
Cool, that's a shadow claw.
Okay. All right. Can I have dex saves from everyone, please? As you guys see these things all explode. The machine back here explodes, and the remainder of the barn and the tunnel system is slowly starting to collapse. Every round, you're going to be taking fall damage.
I got a dirty 20.
Okay. So this is a good one. So if you pass the DC, you take no damage.
But I can fly, so does that mean I have to fall?
It's still like shit falling on you. So yeah. So looks like Shadowclaw. The DC is 14. So Shadowclaw is the only one who's gonna take 7 bludgeoning damage from falling debris.
My second roll was Kerrigan, so is that like meter beat?
Oh, yes.
So
yeah.
He'll take it too.
Oh, do we still have that temp HP from ages ago?
Possibly, yeah. You haven't had a long rest, so you can, if you have that, deduct from it by all means. And I'll do one from Hal here. He's good. Yeah, so 14 is the meter beat, so he's fine. So Shadowclaw was the only one who took damage. And that's the layer action, so Alric, your turn.
Right. I can also teleport 60 feet, because everything's still dim.
Yep. When you guys get out of this room, you are a 100-yard dash to get above, just to let you know.
Right. You said this was 10 feet high, didn't you?
Correct.
I have a climbing speed, so I should, for 40, be able to get to
You're also a monk. Yeah, you're a monk.
I don't think I've unlocked the Wolverine yet.
Okay, I'll just take a acrobatics roll then. Just for a nat 1 in case you fall. You're fine.
I can't help anyone because I'm so small.
Nope. So
I shall just dash and take the 25, 30 feet to the door.
Okay. Hal. What's Hal got left? I think he's got a level. Oh, he still has first level spells. That's gonna do fuck all. That's gonna do fuck all.
Ooh.
Yep.
Since we will, it's getting out of this room and down the corridors as well.
Yeah.
I should have 30 to there, 40 to there, 20 more feet of like movement into the hallway.
Okay. So you got 80 left. Did you want? You could burn a key point and.
No, I used my bonus action to teleport.
Beautiful. Okay. Hal has not a lot of movement speed. What's that gonna do? That can't do anything. I can't do anything. I just can't remember what he's got. So he's got that. That gives him nothing. Warcaster and magic. Okay, can't do that. Can't do that. He's just going to dash 30. Dash 60. My measuring tool. He's going to come to... Yeah, he can go to there. So he's going to come to here and have someone... he's going to tell someone to give him a push or a throw. He's going to put his levitate on. So if someone wants to push him, that'll get him a little quicker. Kerrigan.
While it's kind of me, I'm not in initiative. I rolled a 5, so I should be after Thora.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
But since Kerrigan is technically a mount, can Kerrigan carry 2 people?
Two, like...
Could he carry me and Thora?
No. He could do you and Clark or you and Alric.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, okay.
Well,
so
he could do both of you, but he wouldn't be able to dash.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yep.
Kind of defeats the purpose. Okay. So he'll go 15 feet to me, grab me, and then move the additional... With the dash, he can move 85, so 65 feet. So kind of up the... Well, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he'd be able to climb the boxes here.
Stairs. Clark, do you need a boost?
No. Well, yeah.
He's quicker.
I'm getting sick of this stuff falling on my head.
All right, so
I'm starting to get a headache.
we'll stop here and grab Clark, and then right here.
Okay, Thora.
And Thora's just like, what about me, y'all? She's just gonna dash. She's got 70.
What level are we?
7.
Do you have the feral instinct thing that lets you move an extra? No. Oh, because you took rogue levels. Never mind. Okay.
And yeah, I'm like, haha, I'm still faster than you guys.
All right, Annie, you're up.
I think as she said that, as she's going by,
Mm-hmm.
see Clark put his wings up to his temples and go.
So since I'm riding Kerrigan, can we move his full dash?
On his turn, yes.
So can I have to get off him to use my movement?
Yeah. Because he's already gone. Yeah.
I was hoping I could control him. Okay. Since I'm riding him and we have Clark is also riding him, would you allow
I'll let you to get on him right now. Clark's currently not on.
Oh, okay.
I can let you grab him.
Grab Clark?
If you want. It's his turn next. It doesn't matter.
Okay, yeah, I'll grab Clark. Well, not if it means he can't fly away. Okay, I was thinking, okay, I didn't understand. Would you allow me mounted on Kerrigan? Can we both Misty Step?
Does Misty Step allow you to take anybody?
I don't know.
I don't think it does. It's not like a specific teleport. I can't remember.
Dimension door specifically.
No, it's self. Okay.
If Kerrigan had it, then yes, you would go with him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, crud. I feel like my brain's not working and I'm missing something vital that I can literally not move.
But we'll say that all three of you are on Kerrigan. Okay.
But if I got off, okay. If I got off, I could move 90 feet.
Yeah.
And I feel like that is the smarter choice here. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That'll work.
No, I don't want to leave Kerrigan. I'm so sorry. I'm like, no.
No,
It's the.
I've got Kerrigan. It's okay. We'll make sure he's okay. Go.
Are you sure? I feel like she's torn from like this is a scared cat moment. Like, I gotta go, but also like, I don't want to.
You see Clark climb. It kind of next to him right now, kind of hugging. Like, I got go.
Okay. Then I'll move the 60 feet to the door, and then Misty Step an additional 30 feet as my bonus action.
Nice.
So wherever that's probably off the map, wherever that takes me.
Yeah.
30 feet out.
Yeah, I'll give you. You're still 70 feet to get out.
Okay. Thank you. Sorry.
Yeah, no worries. Clark.
All right. So Clark said that he's gonna watch Kerrigan.
Yeah.
He will actually climb on her back.
Yep.
And hug her real tight and say, "When you get a chance, head that way," and point towards the door in her ear.
Okay.
And that will end.
Perfect. Shadowclaw.
Right. This should be just enough to, if he goes 10 there, Shadow steps to the door. $20 to the door.
Okay.
And then he's in the corridor with 10 feet remaining, so he's 10 feet into the corridor.
Okay. So he's getting 90. Right?
Oh.
Yep.
Plus bonus action. Plus dash.
Okay.
So that's 50 feet into the corridor.
Okay. I love a bunch of quick stuff. It's great. So he's got 50 left then. Okay. Layer action goes off. Why does it say... Anyway. It should say 20.
The number's been getting bigger.
And it shouldn't. I don't know why it is. Anyway. I need dex saves from everybody, please. It is a DC 14.
Well, there, I got a 16.
Ooh, even Hal does good. Thora with a 1.
Yep. This is where I die.
Ooh.
No, Shadow Claw.
Me and Kerrigan are both out too.
Okay.
Okay, so question though. I'm on the
Yep.
back of Kerrigan.
You are. It can still hit his head.
So, oh boy.
All right. I didn't roll that great. 8 bludgeoning for whoever did not make the save. How's everybody looking?
I still have 7 temp HP, so
Okay, good.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, no. Not good.
Okay, I didn't
I
think so.
didn't catch. How much damage did they take? Or how much
8.
we take? 8.
Yep.
Kerrigan might last one more hit, depending on the roll.
He's looking crap.
Well-
Okay. I got spelled
Don't
in
worry.
house, so
Clark said he would take care of her.
okay.
Trust in Clark.
Yep.
In Clark we trust.
Yep.
Yeah, letting Clark know because you can't.
Alric, you're up.
Well, I kind of figured that, so.
Letting Abe know.
I think I can get out in just this turn.
Okay.
Because I have 90 feet in dash with movement and dash.
Okay. You are out the
Plus
bulkhead.
60 feet.
Okay.
Cool. What light level is out?
You're
outside?
still daylight outside. You guys got here fairly... What time actually did you get here? You're at least mid-afternoon.
Cool. Which case, if he used his shadow step during the corridor, whenever it was straight, up to 60 feet, that way you can just get that bit further away from
okay.
the house.
Yeah.
What is outside?
Yeah, you're at the barn. Okay. Hal. What can Hal do? I don't believe he has any sort of Misty Step ability. Ooh, what's that? No, that's useless. Okay. Just looking at his channel divinity, I can't remember what arcane ones get. No, that would... Okay. It kind of work. No. Alright. That's nothing.
Remember that for a second, be blank.
By all means. He was going to say he can channel... His channel divinity makes, like, Fae, Fiend, and Undead, afraid and dash. It's like, well, that would work on Shadowclaw. And most of you guys, but I don't think it's going to do anything. He's going to ask, do you want me to heal Kerrigan before I leave? Or do you want me to run?
I got it. Go.
10,
I got it.
5, 10, 15, 20, 30. I'm going to do an acrobatics roll on him because where he currently is. See if he can climb. Ooh, he can climb. Attaboy. So he can dash and climb. He's going to go out the door. Beautiful. Hal's out the door, and he's got 80 feet to go. Kerrigan.
All right. With Dash, he's got 80 feet,
Yep.
so
Yep.
65 to the door, and then another 15 out
Okay.
with Clark.
Perfect. So we are on... So this is our third round. So how far could he go, sorry?
15 feet out the door.
15,
Yeah.
so you still got 7, you got 85. Okay. Thora. You're the last one in the room.
Yep, as usual. All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna try and dash and jump up here.
Acrobatics or athletics, please. Yep, that's good.
And I have 70 feet of movement, so I should be 15 feet out the door.
All right, you still have 85 too. Perfect. Annie.
How far is it to be outside completely?
How far outside the room were you?
I think you said there was 70 left.
Then 75.
Okay. And that would put me out of the range of any layer action.
Correct.
Okay. So I'm gonna use my feline agility and double my movement.
Okay.
Which technically lets me go 120 feet.
Beautiful.
But then I can't move at all after that. So.
So Alric and Annie are out. Clark, yeah.
All right, so seeing his buddy Kerrigan take a big bonk on the head, he didn't like that at all. So he's actually going to cast a healing word on him at at 4th level, his only 4th level spell slot. So Kerrigan gets 22 HP back.
Heck yeah, thank you. That's awesome.
He didn't like his buddy getting bonked on the head. So,
Aw.
and you kind of hear. Well, I don't. The people around Clark will hear. Here you go, buddy. I'm sorry that happened, but I hope that helped.
As much as Panthers can purr, I assume that he is extremely grateful.
And that will be the end of his turn.
Sorry, I muted myself. What's Shadowclaw doing?
Right. Well, she's using her shadow step in the corridor, but I can't remember what the longest stretch was. Longest line of sight stretch she can. She's using that.
Okay, I'm pretty sure he can get out.
And then, yes, he's got 80 feet with the dash.
Beautiful. Yeah, I wrote down he's still, because he was outside the quarter quite a bit. I think he actually needed 80 to get out, so he's good.
No, because I think he got like out by 10, and then he dashed another 40.
Okay.
He's out either way.
He's out either way. Okay.
And that's what counts.
Yeah. Alright, so Alric, Annie, and Shadowclaw are out. Lair action. This one's a little different. Round 4. It is double damage, as everything really, really, really starts to collapse. I need dex saves from everyone except Alric and Annie and Shadowclaw.
16.
Nice. Okay. Hal's taking this.
Big old 9.
Okay.
Ouch.
Alright. So, Clark is good, and that was a 6 I rolled. I thought that was a different roll on me. Oh, okay. Hal's taking this. Okay. So Hal and Annie and Thora. Oh, come on.
That's Kerrigan.
Okay. 7. We're now up to a lot more damage, but I rolled a lot of 1s and 2s. So 7 more bludgeoning. And you guys hear a mass rumble in the back. And it's almost as if whatever just happened exploded. This is your last round to get out before a fireball comes and incinerates everybody. Alric, you're out. You're good. Did you want to do anything?
Just a moment ago. Oh, the Hal unit. Realizing he can't do anything.
Nope. He's already dead. Don't worry.
Yeah, that would be his turn.
Okay. Hal is at the door. He had a lot to go. How far can Hal get? Hal can double to 60. Can he go any further? No. He doesn't have anything that will help him. Actually, so who's still near Hal? Annie, you're there? No, you're out.
I am.
Kerrigan's there.
Kerrigan's there, though.
And goes next. Hal is going to activate his Boots of Levitation and grab Kerrigan to get him out. Because he will not be able to dash and get out in time.
If Thora doesn't go as far, Kerrigan has 80 feet of movement.
Yep.
With a dash, and if that can get him out, that can't get him out.
That'll get Hal out. Yes.
No, I mean if on his turn, will 80 feet get Kerrigan out?
Yes.
From here, if Hal does not levitate him.
Oh no, Hal is levitating himself and grabbing onto Kerrigan's tail. So Kerrigan can drag Hal out. He won't weigh anything.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I get it.
Yeah. He's not quick enough.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what he's doing. So Kerrigan's turn.
Can he ready a dash action for something to happen?
Yep. You can hold his action.
Can he ready a dash for Thora's turn, which is next, so that Thora can also levitate and grab on?
Oh, Thora's got levitate too. I forgot about that. Yeah. Thora can grab her true love Hal. Cool.
Yeah, so if either switch the turn order or like he'll just wait for her and then go. Yeah, okay.
Beautiful.
So that's a full 80 feet for everyone.
All right. So next turn. I have you. I think you have your push to talk on. Sorry. Okay, thank you. So Kerrigan's holding an action. Next turn is Thora's. Thora, you see Hal hold his hand out for you to grab. You're going to immediately grab Hal, activate your levitation, and Kerrigan is going to dash out with both of you in tow and Clark on your back. Does that leave anybody else inside as this thing explodes? Is everybody out now? I think so.
Pretty sure everybody is now out.
This is our 5th round. I rolled to see how many rounds it was going to take to explode, and I rolled a 5 on a d6. Because the explosion is 20d10. So, as soon as you guys come outside, you see Kerrigan dragging behind him Hal and Thora with Clark on his back. And as soon as you guys all get out onto the grass, the house, the barn, and the mill, the windmill, absolutely engulf in flames. And everything just starts to crumble into the ground. And I think that is a great place to end.
Woo!
You made it! Yay! So imagine this place is now on fire.
Why do all of a sudden I have Beavis going, fire, fire,
fire, fire. That's funny. Cool. That was fun.
Yeah.